All right, Bitcoin's down a little bit from the Fed saying they're not banning Bitcoin. We're like, what's going on? So let's go and see what's going on. Well, latest news here is that Wells Fargo finally got into the Bitcoin game. It looks like there's a report that Wells Fargo bought $130 million worth of Bitcoin, and some people are saying that might be a double top here, but we'll see. We might have a double top down to 114, or it could continue up. Of course, we don't know. Mark Moss says that you know, Bitcoin doesn't need governments, but governments need Bitcoin. Retail needs Bitcoin. We all need Bitcoin. Okay, so whether you go in or not, Bitcoin is still gonna do its thing. A lot of people, let's see here, there's no second best. Bitcoin's still doing best, and there's no better place to be than to be in Bitcoin. Okay, let's see what else is there. ETFs had $1 billion in net inflows. It's doing well. And let's see. Oh, let me get my camera up here. I'm running here. Um, what's going on here? Let's looking around. Why is crypto down today? Today is August 15th. Um, well, I think no matter what, it's still gonna go up in the long run. So I kind of think a lot of the times when it comes down, it's my opportunity to be able to get more Bitcoin at lower prices. Now, if you're using DeFi to be able to cash out and use some of that money, then it makes sense that it's down. You can come in at DCA a little lower, borrow from what you need. You still have the cash flow rather than being locked up when you buy Bitcoin. You're like, dude, now I can't spend it. It's down. What's going on? Being able to pull some of that out and to be able to pay your bills off is essentially the ability to cash out, use it. If it keeps going down, it's all good because you've already cashed out in a sense to pay your bills, but you still be able to hold the value of it, the full amount, minus the interest that's paying. But the thing is that Bitcoin's growing at a much higher rate than the interest you're being charged, so it makes it a good debt to be able to leverage that. Okay, so to me, yeah, I kind of want it to come down to 110. I know that some of you guys don't do that, but if you DeFi and borrow from it, that way you can DCA your whole entire paycheck, your whole entire income into it, and be able to borrow and still have cash flow, even though its price is down. You can borrow from it and buy back in, borrow from it, buy back in, or you can just borrow from it and then put into a bot that I have. I'll show you that in a bit, and be able to still earn when it comes down. Alright, let's see here. Pro car investment strategy. Crypto market still moves in similar cycles, but its dynamics are shifting. Once a niche, it's now a mainstream financial trend. Yeah, so I think it's definitely shows by the consistency of Bitcoin constantly and steadily growing from month to month. Oh, so this is very clear. Clarity is also a blessing and a bottleneck, but now that there is clarity, then everyone has to follow these clarity rules, and it takes time to do that. It causes a bottleneck, but there's blessings and curses behind it, hopefully for the better. Um, Inflation better than hotter than expected inflation. So inflation is up, but Bitcoin sinks. But you know what? With inflation, Bitcoin should be going up. So it's not, I would say, not an accurate price, but a discount because inflation's up. Bitcoin should be up too, right? Okay. And ETH was in record highs too. It went up to 4,700, but I don't really follow ETH as much. It's more of a utility rather than a store of value to me. So the store value wise would be more of a real estate play, um, kind of putting your money in places where it can preserve its value. Okay. So based on these waves, I don't really. This is coming down. Um, you can kind of see that the money flow volume is coming down too. So we might have some slow turns. We might have a trending down towards, I would say maybe 113. You can go as low as maybe sub 100K levels before it comes back up again. But you can kind of see money flows trending down. Even when it was up here, you get the double top and the money flow went down. We had 2 months of low, you know, red volume. This is on the daily candle before it starts to trend back up again around 77. Okay, so these flows of money is quite important, and they say it could be one of these divergence, I guess, as price goes up, but the momentum is going down. Then that's a bearish divergence. So uh, once that happens, it does come down quite heavily. You kind of see here as that momentum wave here is high, and then it comes trends lower, right? And then price keeps going up, then eventually just comes down for quite a bit. So I think based on what I see here, it's gonna come down quite hard in the next coming months or weeks. Maybe give or take month to 2 months, and we'll see. We'll see. This could be the I'm guessing it could be the end. M2 money supply is saying it could be a little higher, but let's see here. Based on this, we have to kind of eyeball it. Possibly 130, 150, but if it comes down to about 108, which is kind of what I'm thinking, 108, 104, it could come in as low as, right there, 108 maybe, and then fire it back up again. So, all right, so that's kind of what I have. As far as what I'm doing, I'm just DCAing in. Um, Continually, whether the price is up or down. And then I tuck some away over here. This is kind of like my long-term low leverage 1x for the long term. So whatever happens, I'm able to DCA down. I'm not able to fulfill orders unless the price do come down. So I can fill these orders and then take it back up. So hopefully, 110, 111 is kind of where I'm thinking. If it goes further than that, it can go sub 100s. Okay, but hopefully it's just down here and we can recover and continually run back up again. Okay. All right. So thanks for watching. This is the trade bot that I've built that dollar cost average in on Apex Omni. And you want more information about that, link is in the profile or in the description below. Thanks.